Death confirmed. 1 hour ago. Young and Restless Victor Newman died. Very heartbreaking news. It is with an incredibly heavy heart that we report the shocking and devastating news that has shaken the entertainment world. Victor Newman, the legendary character from The Young and the Restless, has died. The news broke just 1 hour ago, leaving millions of devoted fans across the globe in disbelief, mourning a loss that feels deeply personal. For more than 4 decades, Victor Newman was not just a character on a soap opera. He was an icon, a force of nature, a name that defined daytime television. Whether you loved him, feared him, or admired him, Victor represented power, resilience, and passion. To hear of his passing feels almost unimaginable, as if a cornerstone of television history has been suddenly pulled away. A legacy written in soap history. Victor Newman first appeared on The Young and the Restless in 1980. At first, no one knew that this powerful businessman would become the most dominant and enduring figure in Genoa City. From ruthless boardroom battles to turbulent love affairs, Victor embodied the drama that soap operas were made for. He was fierce, often intimidating, yet also deeply human. His complicated relationships with Nikki, his children, and his many rivals turned him into a character audiences couldn't turn away from. To fans, Victor was not simply fictional. He was real, larger than life, yet somehow relatable in his struggles with love, loyalty, betrayal, and redemption. For over 45 years, Victor Newman commanded the screen. His deep voice, intense stare, and signature phrases became household trademarks. Even people who didn't regularly watch The Young and the Restless knew the name Victor Newman. That's how powerful his legacy became. The heartbreak of today. The announcement of Victor Newman's death spread rapidly through social media this morning. Within minutes, fans flooded platforms like Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram with tribute posts, old video clips, and heartfelt messages. Many admitted they were crying as if they had lost a family member. And in many ways, they had. Victor Newman was a daily presence in people's lives. For generations, families gathered around the television after school, after work, or during lazy afternoons to follow his storylines. Viewers grew up with him, grew old with him, and carried him into their own personal histories. His death is not just the end of a character, but the closing of a chapter in countless lives. A symbol of strength. What made Victor Newman unforgettable was his strength. He was the man who never gave up, never backed down, never surrendered. Whether fighting to save his company, to protect his family, or to rebuild his life after betrayal, Victor taught viewers that resilience was not optional, it was survival. Even in moments of great vulnerability, he displayed a humanity that made fans connect with him. His devotion to Nikki, despite their countless ups and downs, showed audiences that love, even if messy, was worth fighting for. His role as a father revealed his softer side, even as he sometimes ruled his family with an iron fist. Victor Newman showed us that being strong didn't mean being perfect. It meant standing tall through the storms. And that is why his death feels like such a deep wound, because he always seemed unstoppable. The fans' reaction. Tributes have been pouring in. Longtime viewers are sharing stories of how Victor Newman was part of their daily routines for decades. Younger fans are remembering the first time they were introduced to the character, often by parents or grandparents who were loyal viewers. Fan pages are filled with quotes from his most powerful lines, promises of victory, declarations of love, vows of revenge. These words will now serve as a memorial to the man who gave soap operas one of their greatest characters. What comes next for The Young and the Restless? The death of Victor Newman leaves a massive hole in The Young and the Restless. The show will never be the same again. Writers and producers now face the enormous challenge of addressing his absence in a way that honors the legacy while allowing the story to continue. There is speculation about whether a tribute episode will air, filled with flashbacks, emotional goodbyes, and heartfelt moments. Fans are hoping the show dedicates multiple episodes to celebrate Victor's life, ensuring that his memory is preserved not just in reruns, but in a permanent, honored place in the soap's history. A character who became family. Why does this loss feel so devastating? Because Victor Newman was more than entertainment. He was family. He was the strong father figure many wished they had, the romantic partner many longed for, and the bold leader many admired. His storylines may have been scripted, but the emotions he stirred were real. For over 40 years, he was part of our living rooms, our conversations, and our hearts. Losing him feels like losing a piece of ourselves, a final goodbye. As we say goodbye to Victor Newman, we recognize that legends never truly die. His spirit will live on in the countless episodes, in the memories of fans, and in the stories that will be retold for years to come. The pain of this loss is sharp, but so is the gratitude for the decades of drama, emotion, and storytelling that he gave us. Victor Newman may be gone, but his legacy will echo forever in the world of daytime television. Rest in peace, Victor. You were and always will be the heart of the young and the restless.